I gotta open everything. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't
Get it,
stop.
Don't stop.
Don't stop till you get enough. Okay, we're singing very
Shindig. Can't stop. Addicted to the shindig. Wait.
Oh,
Is that Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh yeah.
yes.
Oh, is it?
Around the world.
I think the chance that anyone shows up to this stream now that we've started it this late is minimal at best.
Our fans are diehard.
They are, but they also go to bed.
That's true.
Also, most of them are on the east. A lot of them are on the East Coast.
Wait, are we
Wait, the
live?
fuck CD is actually here.
Yo.
Oh,
Our boy.
I didn't know if you'd showed
Oh,
up because
boy.
we started so late.
Ay, too many tabs.
Yeah, Jack.
Immediately throwing someone else under the bus.
He tried so
technical
fast, he couldn't
difficulties,
even pick
not
up.
quite. Priest literally couldn't get into his house.
You know.
I mean, it all could have been solved if I had remembered where I put my key.
No,
But I'm seeing now that
no. You gotta stick with the story.
Yeah.
That was
Mother
an
Nature.
army. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
I rolled an at
Uh-oh.
one.
He rolled
That's
a
what I'm
nat
doing
one on
right now in this
lockpicking.
I snapped the
Had to brute
lockpick
force
in the
it.
lock and
I was just too muscular.
oh shit. That's right.
And
that's right.
overwhelming
Not even
priest
Kyle
physique
Bucks
got the
could
best
buy
of
his
that
way
door.
out of this one.
All right, Owl Bear, is it gonna load?
Oh, to you.
Woo! Alright, I normally do a longer intro, but I'm gonna speed things up real quick since we are starting so late. First order of business. In spite of the fact that we are starting this late, we do have to do our 9 o'clock intermission. As for the intermission, I actually might be able to... I won't be able to show it on stream, but I might be able to do some Fate Go gotcha rolls on, like, while we're streaming, so we could do a live Leo reaction to those.
We need
Otherwise,
to
we'll
have
probably just
like
do the
two
usual.
people streaming Slay the Spire while you do that. All
That'd be pretty funny. Actually, we'll have some fun with the intermission. Do a loop of Outer Wilds.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with the intermission today, guys. But we do have to do an intermission. As for the streaming schedule for the next upcoming week, don't expect too much. It's a bit of a hell week for me. I probably will not be able to stream much at all. I cannot do Outer Wilds on
Watch.
Wednesday. I might try and reschedule to another time. We will see. I actually have not even talked with Empire's gang about whether or not we're good for Phoenix Wright tomorrow or not.
Oh. Uh-oh. We're bad.
I have not heard that we're not doing Phoenix Wright, so unless anybody wants to correct me right now, we can finalize plans after the stream.
Oh,
What the hell?
What?
Someone's mic is echoing and it sounds cool.
Oh,
It's Cans.
okay.
it's mine? Is it doing it right now?
No,
No.
not anymore.
Anyways, yeah, we'll see. Most likely Phoenix Wright stream tomorrow. We'll see though. As for the rest of the week, don't expect too much. That's about all I had for the schedule. It very well might just be tonight and tomorrow for this week. So, yeah, as you said, Pumpkin, end of semester vibes. I'm suffering. But I'm going to forget about suffering for a little while so we can play some Dungeons & Dragons.
Semester, I
should.
hardly know her.
Thank you, Chris. Someone had to do it.
Yeah.
And you did it well.
Yeah, so with my abridged introduction out of the way, I will hand things over to our dungeon master, Marak, so we can get this underway.
Okay, sweet.
And I will turn off Discord notifications for a minute.
All right, so where last we left off, the group had eventually arrived at the stairway in the center of the island. After sneaking through the woods and running into a fisherman in the village just below. But something, or many things, sort of indicated that the group probably would not be capable of taking on the task at hand. And so they ultimately decided, after being informed of the apparent dangers of the forest, that they needed to return. And so we picked just right back up from there. It's currently an hour or so after sunset, so nightfall has come across the land. But you all are welcome to do as you please. So, what would you like to do?
Go
Just
fight
fucking
dinosaurs in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You
Oh,
guys.
we should
In the
ask
dark.
Kyle for a description of dinosaurs.
Okay, so you remember that guy, the foreigner?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, by the way. I mean, we'll see him again.
Sure, I'll be
You do
fine.
not seem to have very much confidence in him.
I mean, that thing goes on infinitely, right? And the inverted heart, I don't know. Maybe he's got like that dog in him, but
That
I
dog?
just-
What
He-
type of dog?
I think he would need to be a bit stronger than a dog to take that tower on.
it's a hellhound. It's really cool.
Very well.
But he was talking about fucking dinosaurs. Do any of you know what dinosaurs are?
Never.
Assuming
Can't
it's
say I've heard of
robot?
something
him
that
before.
soars because it is a dino.
Hey, you know what? That's good insight. Some of them do.
Oh God, I wasn't hoping to be right.
They're giant lizards. Like, think of dragons, but stupider.
Dragons, but stupider.
That sounds better and worse in certain ways.
Yeah, still very dangerous and still huge. So let's try to avoid them. But yeah, maybe we'll get a ride one. Who knows?
Hmm.
Onwards.
Ride one. These things can be ridden.
Yeah, are they normally rideable? Sounds like they're deadly for the most part.
I mean, anything's rideable if you try hard enough.
How tameable are we talking? Are they docile enough to saddle?
Oh no. No. They'll eat you. Try to not be seen.
I see.
Why suggest even riding one in the first place then?
Yeah, it's my natural whimsy. Try to look on the bright side here. I'm fucking terrified.
Oh God.
I see.
All
So
right.
this is just how you cope with stress. Very well.
If Kyle's actually afraid of something, I think that's a sign we need to be careful. How do we want to go about it?
Indeed, I think leaving this island as soon as possible is probably in our best interest.
Do we strike lights so that we can see better, or do we try not to draw that attention to ourselves?
Well, many of us have dark vision, but unfortunately that does not extend to Kyle.
Kyle, do you want us to hold your hand?
We can do what we did last time and just keep Kyle in the dark.
I'm always in the dark.
The unfortunate thing is that if we do run into an encounter where fighting is unavoidable, he will be at a disadvantage.
Well,
Oh,
how
wait.
quickly can we strike a match?
Mm.
It depends on my role.
And I don't think we can rely on those too much.
Wait, I thought it was daytime. I thought we rested.
No,
night-
nighttime was settling.
We rested
Oh,
in the
shit.
middle of the day.
Yeah.
Right. And we don't want to go back to camp because of the butcher.
Well, we just want to avoid the butcher. So as long as we fulfill that requirement, it doesn't really matter how we get back to the shore.
Yep, we're just trying to get off the island.
Merrick, can I roll would it be a history check to see if dinosaurs have night vision?
Go ahead. Sure, why not?
Hell yes, that's nothing. That's that.
Wait, what?
What's history? That's a 4. Let's go.
You really rolled a 2.
You know, you're not the biggest history buff, but you think of like of a bunch of different animals that do have night vision that seem like they shouldn't, like cows and cats. And so you just
Cows
sort of
have
start.
night vision?
Remember what
I mean,
you
I wouldn't
rolled.
say night vision, but they can see better in the dark than us. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay,
cool.
actually.
There's
That's
an
awesome.
organ in their eye called the tapetum that reflects more light than the human eye does. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
lots of animals do that. Anyway, you assume that dinosaurs have a tapetum and that they can probably see in the dark too.
The dinosaurs like cow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Dinosaurs are like cows. Do with that what you
How
will.
so? Cows are rather docile.
Oh, not in temperament, in their ability to see in the night.
I don't know how we were supposed to connect that together, but very well.
Well, thank you for the follow-up question.
You're
All right.
welcome.
So do you, with the knowledge that I've given, do we want to set camp for the night? Because I have a feeling they'll spot us, or
The
at least
longer
me.
the longer we wait, the more we risk missing the
I mean,
boat.
we're still doing well from our last rest, right? Like we're not struggling for anything. We're at max hit points.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah,
from-
we're doing fine. I don't believe we've had any major encounters since
Yeah.
then. The
We should just
issue
make
is
up-
more navigating with Kyle.
Hmm. But again, we can string them along, same as we did when we were nearing the butcher.
Very well, who wants to be on Kyle duty?
I'll be on Kyle duty.
It'll
Thank
be
you.
on Kyle duty.
Very well.
We high five and it turns into a grip or whatever. I don't know.
Do we want to
How
risk
easy.
trying to take a different route back than the village? I feel we have a higher risk of encountering the butcher if we head back through, but we do risk getting lost otherwise.
I'd rather
think getting
not
lost
get
over getting
We can
eaten.
just keep quiet and mask ourselves.
Very well. Sounds like a plan.
All right, let's Aze, hiya,
Onwards.
hip hip.
All right.
Pip.
So I think we're just gonna head back to the village. Yeah.
Oh yes.
We are.
That
Yeah,
was
we're
what
just
I
we're just gonna
got out of
retrace our
that.
steps and try and be quiet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
you guys make your way down the hill. It's another mile walk, but that doesn't take too long.
It's good.
And
I'm
eventually
waiting for you
you
to say
arrive back
roll
at the
for-
village. Yes, since you're trying to be quiet about this, I'm assuming, go ahead and roll for collective stealth. Everyone roll stealth. And rocks, don't forget that you have disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, because you're.
But
'cause
you get
arm-
but you get inspiration because I am a generous DM and I don't feel like punishing you for no reason.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me that you had disadvantage.
5,
8.
19. Oh wait, 14. Damn. So I would like to use that one inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
$20.
Yo.
18. Okay, good
I
use
got a
of
22
inspiration.
over. I got a 22 after all is said.
After applying my minus debuffs. Oh, I actually don't have debuffs. My lowest is a 20.
Okay. Smith and Aze.
Yeah. About that, I got bad news. I'm just calculating real quick how bad it is. Oh, okay. I got a 10.
8.
Okay.
Kyle?
Do you have
No,
any
we were not very stealthy as we loped.
Do we want to use like bardic inspiration or something? I'm gonna be mildly peeved if I used up an inspiration I was graciously given.
I will just sort of stop you right there. The way I do these for the most part is through average, unless there are extenuating circumstances, and you guys passed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's no need to use any bardic inspiration.
That guy.
Despite us being a little loud.
Yes. Despite you guys being sort of finicky.
Despite Kyle tripping over Ozzy a couple times.
Yeah. Kyle is sort of just catching his foot on rocks and just making a general ruckus, but you all managed to sneak through. You notice that the lights are actually on in that house as you passed, and that the fisherman is still just... Actually, no, the fisherman is gone at this point.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all. I'm not afraid.
And so you sneak your way through and make your way back into the forest. Whoever is leading the charge, if you would, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
That would probably be either Rox or I, right?
I was assuming it was me.
Yeah,
I would hope it's not either of us.
Prince is the kind of person to stay at least one rank back.
I'll roll as the leader, plus I have that really nice survival buff. Okay.
Come on.
15 plus 4, that is 19.
Okay.
You know, when we're not in a city, my rolls are pretty good.
So, traipsing through the dark, you manage to stay on the path. You hear the occasional snap of a twig or movement in the bushes far away. But ultimately, with the stealth check you made before, nothing appears to assail you as you make your way through the first half of the forest.
Yippee.
However, while doing so, Rox, you notice something out of the corner of your eye. Something you didn't see on the way towards the stairway. There's a small little opening in the ground, and it appears to have a bit of light shining in it.
Oh, God.
I'm going to approach.
Okay. Are you going to do so stealthily, or are you just going to walk up to it?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna retain like the stealthness that we've been maintaining. I don't want to suddenly alert any dinosaurs.
Okay, then still sort of making sure to keep a careful gait around the hole while still looking in. You inch up bit by bit and manage to look down in. You see within that there is a small chest with what appears to be light shining through it.
How easily accessible is said chest?
It only looks to be about 2 feet into the ground.
I'm going to
Poke it and be
go grab that chest. I'm gonna be cautious. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna head down. I'm gonna open the chest.
You're gonna open it?
Yeah, me want loot.
Okay. You open it and you see 4 strange looking almost eggs. Each of them appears to be a small gelatinous ball with a slightly translucent blue exterior, but at the center of it they have a deep black core that is almost non-reflective entirely.
Ooh.
Have we all followed Rox on this diversion?
Unless he wants to split away, then you would all be with each other still, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the party. Anybody know what these are? Do I know what these are? Do I know what these are?
Should we roll to know what these are?
Yeah, if you want to make an Arcana check, go for it.
I will make it. I love Arcana checks.
I am not the best at Arcana checks, but I'm also not horrid, so 13 for me.
9 plus...
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
14.
Can I do performance for this?
No.
Damn it.
Okay, I got an unnatural 21.
Alright, now are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
13.
Why did the due date for the final exam of this class just get changed?
No.
Oh,
Sooner
God,
or later.
no.
I don't know. I didn't even know it had a date yet.
top 10 sentences said right before disaster.
Whoa.
Okay, well, it doesn't even say what the date is. That's
Weird.
Anyways, 14 on my roll.
Yes. Unfortunately, out of all of you, Azai Damado is the only one who recognizes what this is.
Damn. What is it?
Unfortunately.
Darn.
In the books you've read in the past, you heard of what are referred to as souls, but are more like anomalies in nature. They coalesce together until they take physical form. These appear to be souls of magic. And when eaten by a magic caster, they typically gain some sort of permanent benefit. Although you didn't quite remember what that was.
Y'all,
Oh,
you are gazing upon.
there's 4 of them, right?
There's 4 of them.
And our entire party is magic casters. And there's 4 of us.
All right, guys,
So,
I've got it.
I've come
We
to a
let
rightful conclusion.
Kyle eat it first.
I just said
we
I
let
can eat
Kyle eat all
four.
4.
As one last little piece of information, Whiskers, you know that these are incredibly valuable.
Y'all don't know what you're looking at. These are incredible. These are souls of magic. The very essence of the universe.
No.
Put into physical form. Kyle! I mean, usually
Wait,
when
did
you
Kyle
eat
just
something
eat
good does
one?
happen. Yeah.
Okay, Kyle already
You
ate
eat
an
one,
egg.
Kyle?
I mean, they're just century eggs, you guys. I've heard they're a delicate. What's it taste like?
Very timely. Okay, so you pop it into your mouth.
Oh yeah,
Do you bite down?
big ol' Mario mushroom.
Okay. You throw that bad boy in your mouth. The texture is actually rather pleasant, sort of like a very big boba.
Ah, that's awesome.
But the orb itself is somewhat tasteless.
Get in on this.
However, as you swallow it, a strange sensation takes over your body and your mind. And you feel like, for just the slightest of instance, the world around you changes. Colors shift, and you feel as though the ground you're standing on is about to come right out from under your feet. And as you enter this instance, it seems to stretch on for an hour, a year. You feel an ever-growing sense of connection with the world around you, before all of a sudden it's just snatched away and you're right back where you were before.
Oh God, you guys, that was awesome.
You had
But
a very
also-
far away look on your face for a few moments.
You started wildly.
You can see everything. Like you're
Connection.
one with the planet, with the cosmos, and then you're just fucking Kyle Hader again.
Kyle. You,
Yeah.
in your sense of connection with the world, draw upon the ether that you use to cast spells. And the number of spells you know and permanently increases by 2.
Oh baby.
Which type of spells?
Spells with the spell level. So 1st to 9th level.
Of
Like,
any
each of
level?
them you
Wait.
get 2 more?
No,
or
you don't
any
get
of
of any level. And of a level you have right now.
Okay, so can I do 1 second, 1 first?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, he just gained extra spell slots?
No, extra known spells. So the amount of spells he can cast increases.
Okay, sweet.
You guys, that was. It's up to you whether you want to have one of these. But that was awesome.
If we are planning on sticking with splitting these up evenly, I will pocket mine, but I think I will
Yeah, everybody
do a
gets
bit
one.
more research before I consume mine myself, just to see if I can't figure out more of its properties. Is it alright if I add that to my inventory?
Yep, go ahead and add 1 soul of magic.
I forbid it.
Huh?
You too?
Forbid
You are
what?
forbidden.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys, you know what would go well with this? Bacon.
Bacon.
Fry this motherfucker.
Century egg and bacon.
Maybe some hollandaise.
Oh my God.
This is shaping up to be the best breakfast
We should have
ever.
found a chef. Call Gordon Ramsay in.
Go get Gordon
Fantasy
Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
in.
Nah, this requires the man, the guy, Fieri.
Wow.
Wait, does he even cook?
Guy Fieri? Yeah, he's a chef, isn't he?
I don't know.
I thought
just
he
goes
just
around
went
and eats.
around to restaurant. I thought he was just a guy who
He's
ate
both.
food.
He is a chef who is most famous for eating other people's food.
Guy
I see.
Fieri is an American restaurateur and author and Emmy. What is a restaurateur even supposed to be?
He goes to
giving
restaurants.
tours of
There's
restaurants.
A restaurateur, a person who owns and manages a restaurant. So that means he actually does have a restaurant.
Mhm.
He co-owned 3 now defunct restaurants in California.
Wow.
Damn.
Licenses his name to restaurants in cities all over the world.
That makes
One
sense.
hell of
I
an
would too.
endorsement.
That's pretty funny.
So, now that you all have the sentry egg, who will you eat it?
Fuck it. I'll eat mine.
Okay. Since you're a prepared spellcaster, the amount of spells you can prepare increases by 1.
Yippee.
I am not going to eat mine. I'm going to hail.
And that's
hold it
of
lovingly
any
in my
level, right?
arms.
Any level you have access to.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Azai and Prince both pocket theirs. Rox, you experience a similar sense of disembodied, not quite euphoria, but more of like a groundedness with the universe before returning back to normal the same way.
Well, dwarves are already naturally grounded in the world.
Yeah, you're so heavy.
Yeah,
A single
like that,
tear
but alright,
falls down
I'm
Rox's
fat.
cheek.
Yo,
Could have said
well,
anything. Yeah.
eat a salad, dog.
Think fast, chuckle nuts. Century egg coming at you.
Cobb salad made with century egg.
But through this, you begin navigating further and further through the forest. And eventually, this time, as sort of an accident, you come across, from a distance, a safe and reasonable distance, 3 just fucking huge creatures.
Oh God.
Like, we're talking 12 feet or more in just height, not to mention length. And you see that between them there is another smaller looking creature. Kyle, if you could see right now, could identify these creatures as Triceratops.
I lean over to Kyle. No, actually, I don't. Kyle can't see.
Can I perform, with my newfound sense of earthliness, can I perform a history checks on their thumps of the ground to see if I know?
Wait. Quick question.
That's gotta be.
Can we describe it to Kyle?
Does that mean
Yeah,
I
sure,
can?
go for it.
This is off topic. Does that mean I can prep an extra cantrip, or it just a level?
No, that's separate. Prepared
Okay.
spells.
Just making sure. Thank you.
Yeah, fair enough.
What check would I need to do to properly describe this to
You don't. It's just go ahead and describe it. Describe a Triceratops to someone who does not know what a dinosaur
I'm gonna
looks like.
look up a picture
It's
of a
got
Triceratops.
3 horns and like studs around this weird helmet.
3 knives on its face.
Has
It's
rather
got a mini
large
forehead.
arms, maybe a sort of fan behind its head. Walks on 4 legs. Ring
Not a
any bells?
megalodon. Megasaurus, that's a no.
Brachiosaurus, probably.
You
not.
only know the dinosaurs that were like noticeable in the Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah. It's not an Asiniodon. It's not that big old white thing. Velociraptor, T-Rex.
Oh God.
Wait, let's
You're
double check.
scared.
The Triceratops was in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 horn. Oh, I know what you're talking about. How many did you say there were again?
How
You
many
know, like
watts?
3.
What? The big old guys that you're describing.
There were, like-
3 of them.
It's got a big
Fuck.
face.
I mean, I don't think we were planning on fighting them, but fuck no. Those guys could go head to head with the biggest of them all. Fuck
Ooh.
that shit.
Very well. I believe that sums it up rather succinctly.
Thank you.
I tried to be.
Surprisingly coherent from you, Kyle.
Hey, when it comes to dinosaurs, I don't fuck around.
It did take you a rather long time to get it from our description, though.
Listen, I
had to think.
yeah.
I assume we should not engage then and make our way along further quietly.
Yeah, let's just keep it quiet.
We press on then.
As you press on, the night grows deeper, but bit by bit, you're making your way out of the forest.
You just got really quiet.
Sorry.
It was very
Bit by bit, you're making your way out of the forest.
It worked well, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And by... What's up, Kyle?
Oh, nothing. No, nothing.
By nightfall, you've returned back to the fortress, the edge of the island.
Fortress by hit band miniature tigers.
Can we roll a perception check for danger?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me if you
I
want.
will
Yeah, sure.
actually also do that. That's a fabulous idea.
That's gonna be an unnatural something that is higher than 20. 24.
Damn it.
I'll leave this check to Aze then, because I got a 13.
How about a 6?
Come on.
Aze, you believe that you're not being followed by anything. Kyle, you see like a fern move and you're like, oh shit, is that alive?
The Triceratops is back!
Everybody get down!
It's got a gun!
A gun!
A gun!
I thought those only appeared in those. I thought those only appeared in the logs we found in the fortress.
The trees are shooting at us! Get fucking down!
The trees are speaking Triceratopanese.
Tyrannosaurus rifle.
Triceratops.
Alright, let's keep it moving. We got 7 minutes before break.
Oh shoot, yeah. Hold up my audio shield though.
Thankfully, with not too much effort, you all managed to climb up the rope and make your way back down the winding corridors of the fortress without any trouble. And just like that, you're back where you started. Although you definitely feel different.
Yeah, we definitely ran into some interesting things.
I feel full.
But your sailboat, or rather your rowboat, is still just sitting there. And you see through the fog surrounding the island, there are lanterns in the distance signifying a boat.
Yippee!
Alright. Is it a good idea to try and do this sail at night, or should we wait till morning?
I mean,
Hear me out. We might be wanted fugitives, so we might just want to get on the boat.
we're low on time. Yeah. Let me see. Like, can I do I forget what you had me roll last time, like an intuition check as to the status of the boat.
I forgot about the fish.
I think I might have been intelligence.
Yeah, that would just be an intelligence check.
Alrighty.
But what are you specifically looking for with that?
Like, how long I think there will be until the boat is fully repaired. Like, do we have time to just chill?
Okay, yeah.
7 after modifiers.
No, you don't think you have any time.
Damn.
By this point, they probably finished the repairs and are getting ready to leave.
They
Yeah,
probably
we-
won't leave until morning, though, so if we hurry, we can probably make it back.
I doubt it. They'll probably try and make up for lost time. We should probably set out now. Worst comes to
that's what
worst,
I
we
meant.
can.
I meant that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I meant we should go now.
Mm-hmm. Shall we
Alright.
hop onto the boat?
Get
and book it?
rowing. Wait, perception check the water. Actually, I say I have to go do something real quick. You guys untie the boat, and I run into the trees.
There are no trees nearby. You're in the
Beach.
essentially the alleyway before the fortress.
Oh, never mind. I won't do that. because there is nowhere to hide.
I mean, you could just
Wait,
go
actually-
back inside.
Okay, I go back and say, I'm gonna go look at the gunpowder.
Bye, Ozzy.
As Domino runs off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll set it over. So.
Do we wait for him?
No, you don't. I call back.
I mean, he ran ahead, didn't he?
No, he ran the opposite direction.
Oh.
We're at the friggin' thing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are at the boat. Not the big boat, but the rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys to untie it. Keep going.
What?
Well, as the other group probably starts to untie it and prepare for the voyage back, Ozzy Domino, what the hell are you doing?
I pull out the stone
Okay.
and I sort of look it in the eyes, and I'm like, "How's the water? What do I see?"
You're asking the stone how the water is?
Yeah.
The stone does not know.
Stone does not know. Okay, one last thing I'm gonna try. I hold up the stone to the soul of magic. Does anything happen?
Okay. You see as the stone sort of internally you can feel whatever's part of the stone begin to reminisce, but nothing past that.
Reminisce. Oh. So they don't combine. Right?
No.
Okay.
No, they do
Then I
not
s-
combine.
Alright, I put my things away, and then I go out to the shore, and I stick my finger
Okay.
in the water.
It is
And
cold.
Okay, roll another perception check for danger.
Alright, go ahead and roll a perception check.
That's like an 11.
The only danger here, as far as you can tell, is hypothermia.
Yeah. Alright, don't fall in, guys. And I get on it.
Thanks,
Wasn't
Ozzy.
planning on it?
Exactly.
It's
Shall we?
Yes, before we waste any more time.
Onward.
Alright, so you guys make the slow row back to the boat. Within the hour, finally return to the ship.
That's
You see that there are a handful of people waiting for you upon your return. You see that, namely,
Oh.
the captain is sat up there with a few rather strong-looking. Who knows? Next time.
Oh, hi there, Captain. How are you doing this fine? I look at the moon. Like 4:30 in the morning time.
Oi.
It's 10. It's 10 at night.
It's 10? Jeez, I have so much more time than I thought. Do you mind? I gotta go. I got some books to read, my guy.
Before you go, can I ask you if you know anything about the steering wheel we found tossed into the ocean?
Oh, yeah,
Tossed into
some
the
poor
ocean.
jerk tore it off.
No, that
What an
might have been
idiot.
interesting.
I saw that foreigner guy.
Wait. Yeah, I was about to say, you talk, Kyle.
I saw that foreigner guy chuck it into the ocean. We went after him.
Well,
He
you didn't go
joined
after
us.
him. He was in the same boat as you.
Well,
We
it
were
was a
unaware.
bit of a weird going after, but suffice to say, he's not
Apparent-
back anymore.
Apparently, Kyle failed to disclose that to us because we were unaware of this. Apologies for anything he's caused. He stayed behind on the island for some reason. I hope that didn't impede y'all too much.
Go ahead and make a
Wait, we
deception
don't have
check,
to
Rox.
apologize. We're on the same boat.
Okay, I'll make a deception check. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I totally fucked that up. I completely forgot he was on the boat with us.
Yeah. 19.
Yes!
21. I forgot
Rock!
perception is wisdom.
Let's
Oh,
go!
like-
Deception.
Oh, I'm reading perception. Whoops. -2. 17.
Let's go, Rock!
Minus
Okay.
2.
Ooh,
That's still enough.
Still enough.
Hey,
I have to
AC.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
go,
you
go.
can feel free to leave. I'll just
Yeah,
do something real
Continue
quickly and
without
then
my
I'll finish up.
feeling.
Right, well, I suppose if he's gone, then there's no point taking it out on you lot. Get back
Thank-
aboard.
I understand it.
We're leaving come sunrise.
Good. So you guys got back on track?
Everything is repaired.
Including the weather?
we're waiting
What even
for the-
happened there?
We're waiting for everything to set, but once it does, we'll be back on the sail.
By
How
set,
much longer till landfall?
2 days. This journey was delayed for an extra day, which is more than I would like.
Any reason for that?
That is completely reasonable.
What do you mean, any reason for that? The rudder fucking came off and the steering wheel got tossed in the ocean.
No, the delay. Any reason for why that's annoying, besides the usual? Pressure.
What do you mean?
We
got supplies? This is a cargo ship.
I know,
Never
but
mind.
like,
I
look,
don't have the
what
time.
I'm really asking, I'm bringing politics into this. I want to know what the current state of things are. Any pressure from
What?
government officials, higher ups in your company, that makes the delay worse than it already is? I'm looking at.
I don't think you know what an occupation is. But typically, when you don't meet deadlines, there's problems.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I pat him on the back. I'm really sorry for you, man.
In future, I believe his reaction is a perfectly reasonable response to being delayed for an entire day.
I was trying to ask if he had any worries on his plate. I was worried about you, Mr. Captain. And I'm glad to hear there's nothing more going on in your life causing you trouble. It's hard enough as it is trying to make it out here on the open ocean.
I see. Get some rest, please.
Oh no, dude, I'm reading books.
Whatever.
Right.
And you see as with the meeting concluded, they just return to their quarters. Now, before we go to break real quickly, I'm going to have any one of the people here do one last thing. Go ahead and roll a D100.
Okay.
One of us
God.
or all of us?
All of
One
us.
of you.
Oh, I'll do it. I'm good. Blammo. How's a 65?
Okay. So, just as like a little note, there's going to be some downtime between where you guys are now and when you're returning back to the shore.
Okay.
With that roll, there will be no random encounters on the way back, and things will be smooth sailing. So, just in the meantime, think about what you want to do on the way back, and then we'll get back to it.
Awesome.
Okay.
It is
Now,
break time.
what do
Sure
we want
is.
to do with break time?
As I said, I
Must have
just
moved.
Well,
got
yeah.
the notification. I think those Fate Go banners should be up, so I will be doing some Fate Go rolls. I will commentate anything interesting that happens. Though I will warn you all, my Fate Go luck has been kind of down the toilet lately, so do not expect
Listen.
anything huge.
Are you going to be showing that on stream, or are you just
I
because that seems
can't.
difficult?
I can't really. I'm not equipped to set it up on stream. I will be verbally commentating anything that is interesting. 90% of Fate players quit right before this. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing a little Fate Go community kind of call these rituals, where you just roll in a specific way and hope it's more lucky than another way. What that basically means is I have some summon tickets left over, so I will be doing 5 summon tickets and then a full multi, which is 11 rolls. You get one, but it's 10, but you get 1 bonus. So I'm going to be doing a few singles, and then we will be moving on. Actually, I'm gonna turn my volume on because I like rolling with volume on, but it's probably
What
gonna.
the fuck?
How loud?
That
is it?
sounded like a vacuum.
That was so bad. It sounded like the opening to a fucking heavy metal song. I was like, what the fuck?
That was okay. That was because my volume was all the way up from earlier, and I forgot to turn it down. All right.
Ooh.
Single number 2. The first one was not awful, but also not interesting.
Dead Cells music works really good for this.
The other thing I will bring up is that the character I'm rolling for is of a special class, so I will know very, very quickly. Holy shit! No fucking shot.
What?
No fucking shot.
Did you get them?
He's lost
I
his
think
mind.
he got them.
That was a 3-roll SSR.
What does that
It's
mean?
it's already over, guys.
Oh shit.
Wait, so did you get it, or
Yes.
you got the guy in 3 rolls?
In 3 singles.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. I'll let you guys know the chance of getting the SSR I was after on any single given roll. The chance of getting that SSR was 0.8% on a single roll. So that is in that number of rolls, that's like a 2.4-ish% chance of rolling what I was going for. Which is great, because my Fate Go luck has been dog shit lately, so I will take the wins that I can. That was really funny. So, for anybody who is interested, I was rolling for Katsushika Hokusai. Clipped that first success. Who is in real life Katsushika I can't pronounce any words. Katsushika Hokusai. There we go. In real life, that is the person who painted that really famous wave painting that you see a lot from the Japanese of the big huge tsunami wave kind of thing. That was Hokusai who painted that. The Hokusai in Fate Go is very different from that for very, very convoluted reasons that are very typical of Fate Go. Yeah, Great Wave of Kanagawa. That one. Thank you, Pumpkin. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I figured if I said very famous Japanese wave picture, people would get the idea.
I don't.
Alright. We want to put it in
Freezy
Leo's
does not
den?
know what is happening. Yeah,
I would
go for
like.
it. You would
Great
like.
Wave of off Kanagawa. There you go. Copy image, and here you go.
This could be going better.
What could be going better?
This fucking snail is fucking me up.
Oh, no.
Are you fighting time
Who
snail?
is this now?
No, I'm fighting Lagavulin.
That's a hermit crab, dude.
Actually,
Bro, they're like
that's
the
a-
same thing.
Actually, I think
That's-
the more I think
I don't
about
know
it,
what
that
is.
might actually be the quickest I have ever gotten the SSR. Like, that genuinely might be the quickest ever. I had one that was 5 singles back in January of this year, but I think this is the first time I've broken that record since then. Which honestly I really needed, because I literally failed a banner like 3 days ago. I was about to say maybe I could put in some more Saint Courts on that banner since this one went so well, but I think it already ended. Yeah, it's gone. It's so gone. I'll take the win I can, though. Leo, this is supposed to be a joke.
This bit was not supposed to go that well.
This was also supposed to take more time.
Yeah, that was like 5.
That was so fast. That was so fast. Oh, they added a new interlude for Seishonagan. That's kind of cool.
Phobos the magician.
Yeah, that's a me.
It's me, Bob is the magician.
I've watched the Mario movie 4 times.
Really?
Really,
yeah.
I enjoyed it the first time quite a bit. Second time, hated it, and it's just been slowly growing on me.
Wait, say that one more time.
Wait, it's been growing on you since the second movie, or it's growing worse
Yeah.
on you since the second?
Growing better on me.
Can you repeat that real quick? I kind of missed what we were talking about.
Mario movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've watched it 4 times just because I find it a very interesting thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
And the first time I watched it, I was like, I like this, you know? Second time I watched it, I was like, I hate this. There's no plot, there's nothing, it's like nothing makes sense, they're just going and having fun in Mario Land. And then since then, I'm just like, they're having fun in Mario Land, this is great.
My
He's
opinion
gone full
is,
circle.
I would have loved a Mario movie with like a good story that didn't try to be Sonic Frontiers and like super dark, whatever. But for not having that, just a silly movie with lots of references and good visual, like that's pretty good.
Yeah, it nails it.
It does. I think the best way to put the Mario movie is that it did exactly what it was trying to.
Yeah, I think so too.
I wish it had shot for more, but
yeah, I wish it
can't
had
fault
set
it.
its own bar a little bit higher, but it did exactly what it was trying to. Sadly, Pumpkin, I have not seen that. No.
The worst part of the Mario movie is how, in my mind so far, is the use of the ice flower.
Oh, really? What
That
did you
Peach-
hate about that?
That Peach used to freeze Bowser. Did not enjoy that. I think my reasoning is that it's not that powerful.
Yeah, it doesn't just stick him.
Yeah, and then
You
she
don't
does
know
a
about
super.
Bowser.
Yeah, she gets her ultimate. I don't.
Huh?
Oh, it's Overwatch term. She fully powers up.
He gets the play of the game.
Exactly.
What are you talking about, Justin?
I don't know. I was just like, I don't know.
You want like a more realistic portrayal of it when you get like,
Yes.
before you get just like a fire flower.
I think, yeah, the other, because like the fire flowers were a lot more. They weren't like waves of fire or anything. They're just regular fireballs. Oh, another thing I don't like about it is when they get back to the real world, Bowser's kicking Mario's ass, and he's like, "What are you scared?" Mario looks at a TV that's broken, and then he's just like, "Okay, I'm fired up again."
I don't heal broken bones and sore muscles.
Exactly. I was like, I get it. You're the Super Mario bro, but that fucking 12-foot turtle is gonna kill you. Go off, King, I guess.
More power to you, pal.
I don't know. It was just very, in terms of story and plot, cliche as it comes.
Yeah.
I love Mario though.
Yeah. It's hard to say anything about that. Like, well, I do like Mario.
Exactly. I'm like, you know what? Can't really fault it that badly.
I do wonder. There's no way that's the only one. Like, can we all just agree that they're gonna make another after that success?
Totally are.
And that's,
'Cause
I'm
they
okay
gotta
with
hope
that.
that-
I'm okay with more movies like that. Like, I don't, it's not like some of the stuff that Illumination has released recently, where it's like, I just don't even really
Don't
want to
care
interact
at
with
all.
it.
Like,
Did anyone actually, sorry, brain is not working very well at the moment. Has anyone here seen Rise of Gru?
Yes.
No.
Rise of Gru. Oh, no.
Thoughts?
Tell us about Rise of Gru.
Please.
Leo, what happened?
No, I haven't seen it.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
It's one of the other recent Illumination movies, and I was wondering if it was actually any good.
Did you watch the Minions movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just more of that.
Yep.
All right. I probably don't need to see it
The
then.
Minions movie? Yeah.
I didn't outright hate the Minions movie, but I also just don't really care.
It's Minions, bro.
Which is unfortunate because I really liked the first 2 Despicable Me's. I thought those were very good movies.
Same.
3, they started losing me a bit, but there were good parts to Despicable Me 3. And I really couldn't get into the Minions movie.
It took the Hotel Transylvania route.
Oh yeah, where it's just like these are just hijinks now.
Yeah.
Nothing really going on.
I will always. I can't remember
Transylvania.
watching a Hotel Transylvania movie all the way through. I've seen parts of Hotel Transylvania movies, and I've seen individual, clips from others. And I still think one of the funniest ones I've seen is where the vampire daughter hugs the goofy guy with red hair, and they're in like a swirling vortex, and then he like sort of relaxes, and then he looks behind him, and there's like, and the dad is just staring at.
I love that Dracula is played by Adam Sandler in those movies.
Fucking really?
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works well.
No way.
Oh, and Gru is played by Michael Scott.
Wait, what?
I don't know who that is.
Wait, no, he's just played by Steve Carell, right?
Yep, that's Michael Scott.
What?
Oh, his name is Michael Scott?
No,
Like
that's
in the
his-
show?
In The Office.
That's a weird name.
Michael Scott?
Not that weird of a name.
I don't know, it just feels too like you put 2 first names together rather than.
True.
Yeah, that probably is unfair. Michael Scott.
Michael's.
Ew.
That's just a dude's name.
I hate it.
But so
Gross.
is everyone's name.
No, but this is a dude's name, you know? You see what I'm saying?
He's an NPC. Yes, I see exactly what you're saying.
Good. Let's see. I love Dead Cell soundtrack. More of this, please.
Okay, sure.
We just vibing. We big chill.
Wait, can you? Where's the Dead Cell Center? Is it coming through Owlbear?
Yeah,
It is.
should be.
I don't think it's showing for me for no reason.
Yeah, no,
there it
Owlbear is
now.
really inconsistent about who it actually decides to.
Whoopsies.
I can't believe I got
Because it's
Hokusai in 3 rolls. I still cannot get over that, guys. That should not have happened. I can't
is only
emphasize
April.
enough how much that should not have happened.
It's alright. I'm sure we'll be tormented. Actually, no, this is karma, so it all works out. Your losing streak.
Well, yeah, but that just means it's periods of fast and famine.
Famine.
All right, Pumpkin. What 6 words are you gonna use?
You guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I watched. I was
Yeah.
on my way home from the island in the sun. I'll explain that in a moment. And I watched on my flight home all of Pluto, which is this anime that came out recently on Netflix. And it's got like
All of
Pluto.
them.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh wow. Oh wait, what?
And it
What? It's
Fucking-
anime or something? Pluto anime. Here we
Yeah.
go.
it deserves it. It is fantastic.
Okay, so it's on Netflix. What is it
Yeah.
about?
It's about robots, AI, the future, war. It's great.
I see. So it's Terminator.
Yes, but better.
It is.
Okay, sweet. I can
Oh,
look
it's
at that.
it's adapting a manga that's actually a little bit older. It came out back, aired from 03 to 09. So yeah, the manga itself has been out for a little while longer.
Interesting. I'll definitely give it a watch if it's gotten 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. That feels
I know
like it
that's
just sort
crazy.
of.
How do you there's
I
gotta be
almost
people who
trust.
like
I
band
almost
together
trust a
and ruin it.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes less than I trust like an 85.
It is a strange, like, especially on Rotten Tomatoes, but still.
Yeah.
Even the average audience score was a 95. That's pretty good. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that. I know I mentioned this to Whiskers, but I don't think I mentioned it to everyone else. I finally got around to finishing the first episode of Oshinoko after all this time.
Question mark?
And
Nice.
Have you heard of Oshinoko?
I, at least in my opinion, think, at least for the first episode, I haven't seen anything more than that. But to be fair, the first episode is basically a movie in and of itself. The first episode of Oshinoko, at least in my opinion, deserves all the hype it was given. It is very, very good. And it has just... And it looks really good overall. Like, it's a very good looking show overall, but there were 2 animation cuts in specific that Pumpkin, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. There were 2 animation cuts in specific that I think were just absolutely phenomenal. The second one because it just looks really cool. The first one because it was genuinely one of the most bone-chilling images I've ever seen. And that was in spite of the fact that I have seen it out of context and I knew it was coming. It still, within the context of the episode, managed to be absolutely bone-chilling. Oh, hey, we are currently on break because, yeah.
Kane is canning it up.
Being silly.
Oh my god. There is a trigger war going on in chat right now.
A what?
A trigger war?
Pumpkin and CD are trying to say stuff to trigger each other as a joke. Here's one from Pumpkin. Amori's story is over-engineered and doesn't pack any punch. Pumpkin, have you actually played the entirety of Amori before?
That's it.
Over-engineered is a weird way to put it. But no, I don't agree with that on principle. I was just thinking you said
suffice to say the trigger worked.
Suffice to say the trigger worked. CD tried Within Outer Wilds is bad. But Pumpkin actually brushed that one off rather nicely.
History isn't real.
History isn't real. Just say history is the worst subject in school, and then you can get. Hey, here, how about this? History is boring and has no applications to everyday life.
I disagree with that one. I had to hold my tongue there.
No, I disagree with it as well.
I know. That's why it was like a weird flashback where it was like, oh.
Okay, we got Pumpkin. I got Pumpkin.
No, just no.
Pumpkin, you did tell us to be better. You did tell us to do better, so both CD and the rest of us stepped up our game.
Well, shoot, wait, what time is it? I kind of.
It's 25. Kane should be back soonish, barring something big happening.
Unless someone died.
Oh no.
Gasp. Death.
Oh no.
In my Empire stream?
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, actually, now we got a second. I actually was I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up because this is something Kane and I were talking about before Something Kane and I were talking about before stream. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've kind of made it a weird sort of tradition to do one of the Halo campaigns in the first month or two of the new year. And I was planning on continuing that with Halo 2 this upcoming year. Kane said if I was interested that he would be willing to do the campaign multiplayer with me. Which I thought might be interesting to try. So, I wanted to know if you guys think that would be fun to watch or not, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the question? I didn't ask. Neither did you.
That's interesting, CD. I think that was the best I could come up with. I think when Outer Wilds soundtrack does hit, it hits hard. That I will say that. Though I do kind of agree with you that the good tracks are stretched a little thin and a bit underutilized.
You know what I want in my Outer Wilds playthrough?
What?
More cats.
How about to actually
like
play it? How about to actually continue it?
That will happen one day.
How about you actually
promise,
continue your
actually.
Outer Wilds playthrough?
It's gonna happen when the moment is right. That's the thing.
Hell,
I'm gonna play it in bursts when I feel like it, and when I feel I have time for it, and then one day I'm just gonna like cruise through the rest.
All right, no, that's actually totally reasonable. And I'd be cool with Halo. I'm more of a cigarette dangerous.
Oh,
CD
my
brought
God.
mellophobia into it. I was about to say something. No, Whiskers, what you should have done when I said to finish Outer Wilds is ask me where SVE6 is.
That's true. Leo, that directly brings a question back onto me as well.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
because
do
I'm
that.
waiting on a bunch of stuff from you.
Yeah, say SVC6 will hopefully be soon.
We say
Maybe has been
hopefully. I
all
don't
over
want
the
to get
place,
anyone's
so.
hopes up too high. We're trying, though. We're trying really hard, guys. I promise.
Is Lethal Company a one-player team?
I think it's 4.
Or I thought.
Oh, wait, sorry, I meant the devs. But also, yes.
Oh.
Priest, would you like to play Lethal Company?
Hell yes.
Okay, Kane has it and really wants to play it. I just bought it. And really want to play it. Rock, you said you were intrigued?
I'm fine with it. It's $10. Ain't gonna be losing too much if we do decide to play it. But I'm not really typically don't play horror that often.
That's fair.
Yeah, Among Us is not really my thing.
I played Outlast. What?
Among Us
Among
is not
Us.
really my thing.
How's your family, Merrick?
What?
Unless you want to do that off the air.
How's my family?
Not
What the
fair.
fuck does that mean?
I thought you were home for
Give him a
Thanksgiving.
call.
I was, but I got back yesterday night. Or I guess this morning.
Are they doing all right? I was too fair.
This is so fucking surreal. Cause Priest, you totally sound like you're threatening Murag, even though I know for sure you aren't.
I am genuinely concerned. Not concerned. No, I am.
He keeps digging himself a deeper hole.
What do I do? Help me. Somebody. Merrick, I want to know you had a good Thanksgiving. Nothing
appreciate
happened,
that.
right?
Yes, my family is intact. No one died.
Oh, thank God.
We hung out. It was Thanksgiving. It was cool.
I love Thanksgiving. I'm so happy yours wasn't ruined by
Oh my god.
yeah.
By
it wasn't-
murder? By death? What happened? What happened to you?
Nothing.
Yeah, please,
I don't
what
know.
Thanksgiving-related trauma are you suppressing? We're your friends.
guys are-
You can tell us this stuff, you know?
I thought Merrick was paranoid. Now I'm paranoid. Nothing happened to me. Did something happen to me? I don't know anymore.
Why don't you?
I was
Why don't you
paranoid.
pick up your family and then
Merrick
just make
is-
sure they're okay?
Yeah. Merrick is off the walls, checking his fucking blinds in the streets. He's got cameras at his back door. He's got a gun trained on the front. He's out of his mind, paranoid.
Fuck.
But yeah, I'm glad that they're safe.
Thanks. That's very kind of you, Precy.
I'm glad that they're safe.
I
I
love
appreciate whatever that was. I guess.
I like
appreciate it.
safe Thanksgivings.
Yes, I appreciate good one, buddy. Up top.
No, don't do that to him. Don't give it.
Don't
have
give me
returned.
the satisfaction.
There's a reason I always say 30 minutes.
Good
Because
point.
that was
always
today, I
come
guess.
back.
It's always
Yep.
30 minutes.
Yo, Kane.
Hmm.
Guess what happened while you were gone?
What?
We killed someone.
That
Oh.
was not where I was
Ooh.
going with that. No, what I was
Ooh.
going with that, I got the thing I was rolling for once.
Hmm.
And I got it in 3 rolls.
Oh.
I used 3 summon tickets.
Oh. Well, you hit it. Who were you aiming for?
Katsushika Hokusai.
Never heard of him. Cool. Glad you got him.
Tsunami painting.
Look in Leo's den. There's a picture. There's a painting in Leo's den. Hokusai is the person who did that painting.
Oh.
Yes, but the
Whoa,
Fate
the
Go
one
version.
really cool painting.
Did you not look at that yet, Whiskers?
No, I've been so not paying attention.
I should warn you, it is the Fate Go version of that person, which is legally distinct from the actual.
Legally.
Fuck, I am so dead to these motherfuckers that I cannot kill.
I'm so dead to these. All right, should we get our other half an hour of actual D&D time in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, let me take a look at this painting. Where's it at?
Who'd we kill while I was gone?
No,
Merrick's
Or was that a
family.
joke?
no one died. I had everyone roll for an encounter, but there will be no encounters on the way back. So there's a bit of downtime. Let me change the music.
This is too peaceful.
Well, that's not
Yeah.
a horrible thing. That is not right to. I will change it to.
Oh,
I don't know. I guess this.
Damn.
Holy shit, that's loud.
Wow,
An enemy
wow.
ship has arrived.
Oh, that painting. Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay. So, what
I'm
the
out
shit?
for it.
Who's adding icons?
No one, never.
Who's got
So-
a gun?
What?
You all have 2 days as you wake up the next morning, and the boat continues a peaceful trek throughout the day and the night, all the way to the southern docks of Lakuhiri. What would you all like to do during that time?
I know some of you stole books.
I am
I-
Oh
going
yeah, it is.
to.
I stole like 6 books.
I'm gonna be sort of like just hanging around among the quarters of all of the I'm gonna be hanging around the sleeping quarters, like pretending to doze off, but listening in on conversations, occasionally joining a group of people if they're like doing a gambling or if they have if they're talking about something where I can interject easily.
I see. In that case, go ahead and make a general perception check to listen in for anything interesting. throughout the
General
course.
perception check. So just add
Just a
my.
perception check.
How would I do that?
What do you mean? How would you do that?
General perception check. Okay.
Yes. Roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
That is going to be a 22.
Okay. Throughout the course of the days, not too much interesting happens. You hear an occasional conversation about a handful of policy changes that are happening within the inner circle of the Empire. Stuff that you had heard before previously under your previous state of employment. Which you A thought of which passes in your mind, considering that this is your first time returning to Lakuhiri since then.
Oh yeah, that is something I'm doing for the first in a while. Any other information, or is that going to be it?
As far as information goes, you hear something about two things in particular. One, you hear that the Crown Prince is gathering knights and adventurers from the Adventurers Guild to begin scouring the landscape and ridding any monsters of Deabrura from where they can. It sounds like a good source of employment if you're looking for adventure.
You know,
the other thing is that through rumors you hear about something. Something concerning your actions in Orma. That apparently there was some sort of hidden execution going on there that
What?
just sort of resolved itself naturally.
How does an execution resolve?
Yes, you hear whispers from person to person that there was supposed to be the execution of some sort of notorious sorcerer, but that it didn't come to fruition. Apparently the alchemists of that town had something to do with it.
Even after our disruption.
Wait, so the alchemists killed someone, or they stopped someone from being killed?
They were supposed to kill someone, but whether or not that person actually died is another story.
Oh!
Yeah.
Cool.
So we stopped someone from being killed?
Hard to say.
Or
at
we
the very
may
least,
have we provided an impediment to someone being killed?
It seems as though, maybe unrelated, maybe related, that there was an execution going on simultaneously.
Interesting.
And your actions may or may not have had an effect on that, but
okay, just
the only thing you gain is that... Sorry, go on.
Just as a quick clarifying question, because I think I think I pieced this together. The alchemists were the ones who were supposed to perform the execution?
Correct.
Okay. That, just making 100% sure I got that right. Okay. Continue on.
Yes, you only gather bits and pieces through listening in on conversations, but that's the only information you gather.
All right. I think I'm satisfied with that information, Hall. I'm actually going to report the information about the execution in Orna to Rox specifically.
Okay.
Interesting. Would I know anything about the person who was executed?
Go ahead and make a history check with disadvantage, because it's not something that would be in your realm of expertise necessarily.
Rude. I'll look for my history modifier first. Alright, we have 15 and 5. Plus my bonus, that is a minimum of 10.
Nothing you remember, no.
Understandable. Interesting. Well, there's not much we can do about that, I suppose.
It is a good idea to keep it in the back of our minds, just in case it comes back to bite us later on, but for the moment it seems to have resolved itself peacefully.
I'm just
Since Prince is satisfied with what they're doing, who would like to go next?
unable to execute. I'm just writing something and then I'll say 1 second.
All right.
All right. I want to ask around and see. I know it's a dumb idea asking on a boat, but trying to see if we can procure some form of some form of boat once we arrive. If anyone knows people are on the port or if there's a discount we can try and get. Just try and find out if we can find a way back to the island on the boat. Get a little ahead of the curve.
Okay. If you're asking around for that, go ahead and make me a general persuasion check. Also, where the hell is Priest? Did he die?
I don't know.
Roll it, mate. General persuasion?
General persuasion, yes. Priest!
0!
Thanks.
I rolled a 2 and I have -2.
Unfortunately, as you ask around, your reputation, despite managing to persuade otherwise that you were unrelated in the damage to the ship, appears to have spread around a bit. And no one seems particularly keen on giving you any information.
Well.
But you assume from your own knowledge that you could probably hire someone to take you there. Whether that be on a big ship or a small ship is something to be discussed, but it's something that's possible at the very least for the right price.
Of course. Cool. That's all I really had in mind.
Okay. Kyle, Aze Domino.
Book time.
Well, Kyle first.
All right, Kyle.
I got a book on rituals in wartime. Time to study, I guess.
You're gonna be in looking through it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check to see how quickly you can digest the information in this thing.
My internet died, so and SVE general is not loading very quickly, so I can't get back to Owlbear. Hold on. Hello.
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 Okay, before anything else happens, okay, what was it?
Intelligence check.
Okay, intelligence. I'm smart. 18.
Okay. So, the first thing you come across is a ritual of empowering.
Should write this down. Hold on.
You see that as part of an experiment involving cadavers, they would be charged with electricity and be revived sometime during the process. It, of course, didn't feel good to the awakening soldiers, and so it took a lot of fine-tuning to put it together in a way that was not immediately deconstructive of the soldiers' relationship with the army. But through this process, not only were they able to increase their physical strength, but they were also able to increase their ability to channel lightning through magic as well as physical attacks.
Damn, okay.
This is something they intended to use in widespread terms, but unfortunately were never able to put together in a way that was sound. You learn the details for putting such a ritual. Sorry, Jesus, I'm a little tired. For putting together such a ritual, but that's all you're able to absorb.
All right. What should I call this?
Lightning cadaver, if you want to.
Sounds good to me.
And this is dense, by the way. Like, it's not. This is the equivalent of a textbook on different types of magic rituals. So this is throughout the course of like a whole very information dense chapter.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet.
Which lastly brings us to Aze Domino. So what would you like to do in the meantime?
Oh fudge! I was gonna spend that time thinking, and then I did. Probably read. I have like 6 different books from that one place, and I'm just gonna binge through them all.
All right. Well, which one would you start with?
I don't know. I never got names. I just picked 3 random or 6 random ones.
I never gave you any names.
No. It was like that second library. Wait, hold on.
The one where I got my book.
Okay,
from.
wait. There was one thing. There was one book I think that was important, like the occupancy notice.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
I mean, I do remember giving you the occupancy notice, but I also remember giving you other names for books, but
I think I grabbed too many. You may have also told, if you have ones written down, then I might have just not written them down.
Well, I'll start with the occupancy notice, and then if I don't have it written down somewhere, I'll get you a list of books later for probably next session.
Okay.
But go ahead and looking through the occupancy, you could probably finish it pretty quick. It's not super big. It just details certain things. The island, its acquisition for the army, and its use as the formation for a naval line.
Okay. I will start with that one and see if I see anything interesting it mentions.
The stuff that you see is mostly what's already mentioned in the journals that you saw from the captain's logs, Osmo. You see that the island was given for him to protect, and he did so up until... Well, no. I believe he just continued to do so until the island...
Until,
had something happen under mysterious circumstances.
He had unusual circumstances taking him away from his job. Okay.
He was a national from Tabby, and the purpose of the island was to further research, considering it was a island somewhat shrouded in mystery.
Okay. This makes sense. Is there anything else in the book?
As far as that goes, no. It's mostly occupational risks, hazards, as well as more logistical data, but that doesn't really concern you.
Okay. I will pick one of the most interesting of the 6 other books to read next.
Okay.
Or something that looks mysterious and funky.
Go ahead and make a mysterious and funky check. No.
All right.
If you're looking through the books...
Oh man, I was gonna do it. 17.
There's nothing happening
I
here.
know. That was for me and me alone.
The only other book you find is a tome that appears to be locked with a key. Or sorry, the only other book you have that looks to have serious significance is a locked tome. It appears to have seen a fair share of age.
It's locked?
Yes, the book has a lock on it on the front, and there is a lock placed in it.
Well, that's too bad. I'm just gonna lockpick that sucker.
Go ahead and make a lockpicking check.
Oh shoot.
Luck.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. What's that? Sleight of hand?
It's
give
a...
myself the upper hand.
Oh wow, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's just plus your strength, or plus your dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's a lot then. That's a 9.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the second you start to make a little bit of leeway, your tools crack off and just sort of splinter, unfortunately. Your thieves' tools are broken.
That's very sad. Wow.
Wow.
That's not good.
Damn.
You'll probably have to replace them. But upon doing so, you realize that the... What?
Do I have wire cutters?
I don't think so, no.
Probably not.
But upon doing so, you do realize that the locks on the book are magical in nature. Or rather, the singular lock on the book is magical in nature.
Why didn't I look at that
this
first?
is probably a spell tome of some kind. Or similarly
some way-
related magical document.
I am able to make you new thieves' tools, just so you know.
That's great. I will
It
probably
takes me
come
an
in a
hour,
second.
but
We've got 2 days.
You've got nothing but time.
Is there a way? Can I look into the magic of the book and see how to break the lock?
Make an Arcana check.
All right, here we go. Luck be with me. Wow, what do you know? Another 2. That's gonna be a 7.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The magic and its nature
God.
does not seem familiar to you.
Dang it! All right, I go to Rox and ask for more tools.
how do you break those tools? Well, whatever.
I
All
didn't remember that magic logs existed.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Using my own thieves' tools, or wait, what tools do I have in hand? Yes, using my tinkerer's tools, I'm going to craft a second set of thieves' tools. It does not require any materials. It's just. Oh wait, what? Oh, wait.
I believe I know the ability you're talking about. Is
Yeah,
there something wrong?
the right tool for the job. I can
Yeah.
only have one right tool active, and I don't remember if I made the right tool previously.
Regardless, the other thing just disappears and you can always remake it. There's no real penalty to making another set of tools.
Yeah, I just don't remember if I don't make it. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna make a spare thing of thieves' tools, and
Okay.
I think my wood carving tools disappear.
All right, yeah. So,
So there you
your
go.
wood carving tools disappear and are replaced with a magical set of what appears to be mostly lockpicks.
I'm gonna explain like, okay, these are temporary. Moment we land back on the shore, you're gonna get yourself your own pair, because these will disappear.
They will?
They will. The second I need my own tools, these are gone.
Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Thank you, Rox.
No worries. Try not to break them, please.
Wait, so can I pick the lock with these or no?
They are proper thieves' tools. They are the same ones you just broke.
It's a magic lock. So,
Pretty much.
but magic tool.
Who knows?
I'll stop.
Your Arcana check from earlier isn't doing you any favors.
I know. Alright, I'll read another book and give my Arcana some room to breathe.
Okay,
My Arcana.
roll a d5 for me. Actually, I don't think such a thing exists. Roll a d10.
Roll a d10. Where is it? 1.
Okay. The next book that you pull out from your source is The Geopolitical and Religious Structures of Sindrio.
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 Okay. How different does it seem from what I would know?
Well, do you read it?
Yes?
All right, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
Oh god. Here we go, baby. That's gonna be an 11.
Okay. So you managed to get through 2 of the countries that are in the main geopolitical sphere, which that being Tabby and another country called Saken, which is apparently north of one of the warring countries there.
Okay.
Saken uses a odd religious system where they focus on one god, despite that god being in a sort of group with 4 other gods called the Five Ancients. She is referred to as Akali, and she is the goddess of life. They praise her as the one true god.
Oh.
This has led them to create a mostly neutral stance with the other countries around them. However, should their religious authority and order be challenged, they are known to retaliate in full. The country is supposedly full of monks and clerics who worshipped Akali. To the south of Soren is Tabby, whose central religious faith relied on a singular god as well. Although they didn't disparage other faiths, that was just the one that was widely associated with worship. Their name was Gen, and they are the god of fate. They reflect chance, as well as the continual cycle of time, fate, and ultimately death.
Oh.
They
So
are
that's
interconnected
really
in a way.
Okay.
But the weird part about all this is that these religious structures are very different from any you have ever even heard of in your home country.
Okay.
Beyond.
So this is completely different. Like, no one on this continent has even heard of this.
Doesn't seem that way.
Oh my god. I'm like an archaeologist for books. Which is just... I
A
don't know
librarian?
what that is. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's good, alright.
Oh my god. I'm a librarian.
Whoa.
I'm a goddamn...
But anyway, that's all the material they were able to get through
Alright.
in those days. I'll send you the name for the other... You grabbed 6 books, you said?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll send you the other 3 probably after the session.
that works.
But with all that said and done, you all eventually make it. On the morning of the day just after, the last day of the trip, you all disembark and land in the south ports of Lakuhiri.
Yo.
Stretch my legs,
This is the
walk
capital.
around. No
This is
longer
the
on
capital.
2 legs.
You see that, in a strange fashion, the south part of the city extends towards the center, but almost in a sort of weird upward, sort of almost mountain-like shape. But you see that the north side of the city does the same, except for it reaches a higher peak. And at the very top of that peak, you see there is a large, what appears to be stone castle. Presumably the royal castle. But the city skyline extends upwards, and the level of ingenuity and general quality of life makes you feel as though Lakuhiri has definitely earned its position as the capital.
Dang.
This is a nice
it
place.
all in the middle of that lake?
Yep.
Oh.
It's a city on an island. And Prince, you are filled with feelings of strange half nostalgia returning here.
Indeed, I am.
And you're reminded that this is, well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily need to be said.
It does not.
Dun dun dun.
Well,
Very
now that
scary.
Bay is dead, I guess we should go get this scroll checked out or something.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Would I even know
forgot that
where to
happened.
like? Would any of us know where in town we could possibly get this thing like analyzed or find more info on or something?
The only one of you that's been to Lakuhiri proper is Prince.
Well,
Yeah.
Prince.
We alternate one.
I don't know if you necessarily know that, but if you're saying all this out loud, then the thought.
I guess yeah. Anybody know this place?
Where do we start?
Guess we can always talk to. I don't know. Is
I
there like a
have
jet?
been here
I feel
before,
like a capital.
but I can't say I know any establishments that would be able to analyze this in particular.
Hear me out. Let's find a bookstore and find a welcome guide book to Lakuhiri.
Well, I was gonna say, wouldn't a capital like, I don't know, have some form of like
Where's the tour
guidepost?
center? Yeah.
Yeah, like a tour center or some shit, or just an information center.
Okay. Looking around, you do manage to find an information center close to the very end of the docks where they start meeting the city proper. You
I
see
guess
that there's a bored-looking, what appears to be gnomish man sat in a chair there. Big white beard and appears to be nodding off slightly.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey there. Welcome to Lakuhiri.
Glad to be here. Would you know of any locations where I guess one could get a magical scroll inspected?
Scroll inspected. You're in
Yeah.
Lakuhiri. There are a bunch of people who could take a look at whatever it is you got.
Any place you recommend? I don't quite know this place.
Well, what are you looking for? Because not all the mages here are on the up and up, you know.
True. I guess preferably an older clan that knows a lot about healing.
Healing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know any specifics, but there's a fellow who runs an apothecary. He's not too far from here, maybe 7 blocks down and another 7 to the west, I think.
Alrighty, well, it's better than nothing. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, sure. Anything else I can help you with? Do you need directions to the occupational offices?
Occupational office?
Isn't the Adventurers Guild in town?
Yeah. Adventurers Guild's right here.
Oh,
No, sorry.
Well?
Let me
Oh,
rephrase.
oh.
It's not right here. You're in the place where the Adventurers Guild is.
Understandable. Alrighty, well, I suppose that's the two things I wanted to know. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, sure thing.
I suppose the apothecary would be a good place to start. Even if they don't know it themselves, they probably are more aware of that sphere and could direct us to someone with a bit more knowledge.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Away to the fudge. The
I'm fine
apothecary.
starting with the apothecary if you all are.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Any complaints?
you all begin making your way towards an apothecary, with not as much information as you would have hoped, but at the very least, a start. You've successfully, finally, gotten the scroll on your hands, and are ready to start putting it to work, or at the very least, figuring out more about it. And so that brings us to the end of our session.
A small one. We got from A to B.
Yep, I mean, for as short as it was, I feel like we made some decent progress.
I agree.
It was fun, guys. I will go ahead and, I guess, sort of bring things to a close rather quickly. As I meant, I mean, Pumpkin's the only one here, I think, in chat right now. But as I mentioned, as a quick reminder, streams are probably going to be pretty sparse this week. I'll try maybe squeeze in one or two more maybe, but in general, I think they're probably going to be on the lighter side, at least for this week. Other than that, I'll talk with the Empire's gang afterwards, but as far as I know, there's nothing getting in the way of the Phoenix Wright stream tomorrow, and if there is, I'll send out a Discord announcement and or randomly change it up on you guys tomorrow night. One of the two. Other than that, I think that's about it for this week on the Leo Arcturus channel. And with that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Peace.